Hi guys, I know you're super pumped up to use those properties of parallelograms that we talked about in the Prezi video and apply them to some nifty problems. I knew it. I know you guys so well. But anyway, we will be solving for all the variables and the sides and angles containing the variables. So we have more than one thing kind of going on, so be careful. Okay, so in this one we'll be solving for x, y, and z. That's a z right there. Okay, we want to know what the angle measures are, which we know that these are parallelograms, so we need to use properties of parallelograms to help us solve for these three missing angles that we need to find. Okay, so let's see here. There's several different routes you could go. Looking here though, I have spotted a 90-degree angle right here. This angle right here is 90 degrees. Now, since this is a parallelogram, I know the opposite sides are parallel. So I know that these two sides are parallel. So maybe, just maybe, I can use some of those properties of parallel lines cut by a transversal to help me solve. So if I see here, there's an angle here. Do you see any letters kind of going through the parallelogram that might help us solve for one of these nifty angles down here? Did you spot it? I think you did. Do you guys see the Z? Oh man, I see a Z. Do you guys see it right here? Not the angle Z, but I see a letter Z going through my parallelogram. Holy hot dog, right? So these are called alternate interior angles, if you remember. And how do alternate interior angles relate to each other? They are congruent. You guys are so smart. So that is a 90-degree angle because it's a right angle. That also means that this one is a 90-degree angle. So guess what, you guys? Angle X is also going to be 90 degrees. Holy hot dog. Okay, so I'm going to write the values for X, Y, and Z over here, just so I have a nice spot to put them all. Okay, so I'm going to kind of box this off right here. Alright, so we already know that X is 90 degrees. Say what? Okay, so now maybe I need to look for one of those other letters since I know these two are parallel. Okay, maybe there's some other letters I can see. We also know that these two are parallel, so maybe that will help us. So any other letters that you kind of spot in the parallelogram that might, just might help you find another lovely variable we're trying to solve for? Well, if you see here, there's a lot going on with the 53, the X, and the Y. Do you see any shape in there that maybe can help us? I think you guys spotted it. Did you guys spot it? I think you did. There's a C shape. Do you guys see it right here? Bam. Okay, there's a C shape. Okay, we know about parallelograms as well as parallel lines sliced by a transversal. We know that same side interior angles are supplementary. So this angle and this whole angle will add up to be 180. Okay, so I'm going to use that to help me find what angle Y is. Say what? I know. So I know that 53 degrees plus angle X, which I know is 90 degrees now, plus angle Y should all add up to be 180. Okay, because these two angles, when you combine them with this angle, they form the C, which means they have to be 180. So let's figure out what our nifty angle Y is going to be. Alright, so I know that, let's add up the 90 and 53. So 90 plus 53, that is going to give me 143 degrees. Alright, and now I need to get Y by itself. So the way that I move 143 to the other side, since it's a positive 143, I'm going to subtract that bad boy to the other side. So these cancel and turn to 0. And then Y will equal 180 minus 143 will give you 37 degrees. So guess what, you guys? Y is 37 degrees. Holy hot dog, right? Okay, so Y is 37 degrees. Alright, and then Z. Are there any properties of parallelograms that you know that might help you find Z? Maybe you can use some of these other angles in the picture. You don't just have to use parallel line properties. You can use properties of parallelograms as well. So anything in here, any of those properties of parallelograms you spot? I think you spotted it. Z is right across from angle 53. Okay, and if you remember, how do opposite angles in a parallelogram relate? How do they relate, you guys? You guys are too cool for school. They are congruent. So I know that angle 53, the angle that measures 53 degrees, sorry, is congruent to angle Z. So that means that angle Z is going to be 53 degrees. Holy hot dog, you guys. We just found all 3 of our lovely angles we were searching for. Good job, you guys. You conquered this problem. I'm proud of you. Nice job.